Hello, everyone. Welcome back to day 6 of Prospecting Live with me, Tanya Martinez. I am a real estate agent from Back Home Realty here in Northwest Arkansas, and I also run a mentorship of 20 plus agents. So, we're doing a lot over here. But I wanted today to start off with was really talking a little bit about mindset. But before we do this, if you want to know the exact numbers of what you need to hit 100K a year, please let me know. I do have a free guide in the description that you can download. Sorry, y'all. I'm kind of all over the place. It's Monday. But anyway, so we are here. We are live. And I am just so excited for another week because last week, just to give you guys a quick recap, we were working on getting one person pre qualified. We also got a few good leads. So, it was not a terrible week. This week, we are working on creating an item of value, which I will show you as soon as I have it done. That is today's lesson, is to get that item of value done. So that way I can start sending it out to my clients. I know a lot of other real estate agents do this. And so I want to make sure that um, I start providing, more value, the most value that I can for my clients. Sorry, y'all. It can get like hot and cold inside my office. But there is definitely a lot to do this week. Just lots of appointments. And I'm grateful. But, anyways, getting into the topic, as we know, the market is shifting. It's been shifting. We can all feel it. We all feel like we've been doing open houses forever now. And so it's just so interesting to see how the market has shifted, how it is really like I can't even explain it because when I tell you, as a real estate agent, I haven't done open houses in such a long time. And for me, I've done an open house for like the past 4 or 5 weeks now, at least once a week. And this is one of those things that I tell people, like, it's very interesting to see how the market has shifted in the last few years. Now, granted, this is a normal market. This is a very much normal market. But because we are not used to it, a lot of agents are freaking out. And that is where the mindset comes in. This is where, you know, honestly, the good agents that have been providing value to their clients versus the agents who have been kind of like running running in a business, like getting new client after new client but not really providing any value, it's going to show. And I don't know the exact numbers, but we're having a huge exodus of agents this year, which makes total sense. It makes total sense because right now this is where like the real professionals are coming out. You have to be able to talk to clients, negotiate, make sure that you are really on top of your game. And it all starts with creating that inner mindset. Like, you have to stay strong up here to be able to go out and do the other things, to be able to prospect. Like, it's tough some weeks you don't even get a bite, especially like when you're prospecting. um it's like one of those things that really, really, like, you have to stay strong and you have to be so resilient. um because as my little journal for August 10th says, it's hard to beat a person who never gives up. It truly is. I've been in the business for 10 years now, and um I've seen people come and go all the time. I've seen people like who, as soon as the market gets hard, will leave and then come back as soon as it gets easier, which we have our periods like we do in any business. For, like, y'all know, it's easier to sell winter coats in the winter, you know? So, whenever there is a need, um, there's going to obviously be a rush of people. Now, what happens is that we are in a great area. At least I am in Northwest Arkansas, home of Walmart, Tyson, JB Hunt. And We've got a lot of great things coming in. It's just now we just have to take advantage of it. Like, show up to the networking meeting, get to know new people all the damn time. Like, our second job is to be networkers. Our second job is to actually go out there and talk to people. Because if we're not doing that, we're not going to shift. We're not going to do this. We're not going to um, really create something that is valuable for our clients. And it's just so crazy to think. Sorry, I want to take a photo for Instagram before I forget. It's so crazy to think how much everything has shifted. And since 2020, it's been like a roller coaster of emotions in real estate. And now we are finally in a correction. So homes are sitting on the market longer. Buyers are able to negotiate more. And this is kind of like the market that I love, because I feel, how do I say it? Like, I love it when buyers get their incentives. Now, don't get me wrong, it's also a great season for sellers if you price it well. If you price it well, your house will not be on the market that long. But again, it goes back to pricing. People are becoming more picky. People are understanding that it's going to take more than just pretty photos to to sell a house. A house is going to have to be in good condition, because you are competing with the 10 other new constructions down the road that are also offering interest rate promotions and doing all of that good stuff. So you, as a real estate agent, have to build up that mental fortitude, because if not, this market is going to take you out. It just is. Um, it's one of those like catch 22s. Like, you have to put in the work even if you don't see anything happening. So let's do this. Today I'm going to be prospecting. What's it called? So today I'm going to be prospecting. Our goal is to actually do 75 this week. Last week I was a little bit more lenient on myself, and I allowed myself to do. I ended up doing about 56 like individual prospecting, but this this week we got to well, my goal is to actually hit the 75 that I've been wanting to do. So let me show you the goals. Take this thing off. So 75 new contacts, 15 new agent contacts, which we did meet. 15 handwritten notes. I did not do that. 5 social media posts. I've done way more than that. And 15 contacts into the CRM, which I did do. Set up 1 buyer consult. I did not do that. And 1 listing appointment. I did not do that. So it's a new week. We're going to restart this, and y'all, it's exciting. So let me go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and switch the camera. So y'all know when this camera's on, it is time to prospect. So we are here. We are really focused in and going to be making those contacts. So let me go ahead and do this. But yeah, if y'all have any questions at any time during this, I am monitoring the chat. So please let me know. Please send me a DM if you guys have any questions, whether you're on Instagram or Facebook. Okay, so right now I'm going to make a little bit of a post. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm also going to be inviting people to come watch the stream. So let me see if I can get that link. I don't know what it is. I feel like my voice just, today my voice is, I'm just tired. It was a weekend of a lot going on. It was also my birthday weekend, I should mention that. So not only did we have a lot of fun, but it was just a really long weekend. You know, you gotta get the house prepped and everything. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so we've done that. First of all, I want to check my Lofty again. So I've made that post onto my stories. I get a lot of my clients from my actual stories. So if if y'all just do like a posting strategy where you post every single day like what you're doing on stories, trust me, like you will build an audience that will come to expect all of these things. So it's a ton of fun. Let's go ahead and open up our Lofty, see what um so like Lofty will also give people scores, and that's what I like to see as well, because oh my goodness, because like that just means you don't have to work as hard to be able to really to be able to see what's going on, you know. Sometimes people just tend to like kind of shoot blindly, but this is like the nice part of having a CRM, is that it can actually dictate which client is closer to buy versus which one is not. So for instance, like right now it gives me a rating for some people, um like a 64, but then for others it'll give like a 46, stating that they're not quite ready to buy. Okay, so let me go ahead and see. And you know, this has really helped me in the past because I can take a look at this, figure out what's going on, and just go from there. Okay, so today I also have a ton of messages to get back to because it was, like I said, it was a weekend, but it was also like how do I say this? But it was also, oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. Y'all just know that it was a weekend. Um, I don't remember what I was saying. That's okay though, because I was trying to do too many things at once. Okay, I'm gonna sit down. I really need to get a more comfortable chair, and I will. One of these days, it'll happen. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So we've also got to get a listing out on the market pretty soon. Um, Okay. I'm going to make a note in Lofty, because like we said, we want to make sure that we are making notes in our Lofty account. Oof, okay. Okay, so that is 2 people that I've contacted. It is 9:19. Okay, so now we've got a few more things that we're going to do. So we've contacted 2 people. Well, actually, let me just see. 75 divided by 5 days. So that's 15 people per day that we're going to have to make contact to, which is great. Let me see. Okay, so it's 3 people. Okay, so that is 4. Okay, and that's 4 people logged here into Lofty as well. Okay. Another one done. So that's 5. I'm going to look for houses for another client and see if I can find something that would work with her budget. It's not very high, but I want to see if I can find something like under 250 and maybe we can figure out a way to qualify. So let me see. Oh, which there is a lot of things right now. But we got to see if they qualify. That's the kicker most of the time. No. Yeah, because right now we are in a moment where things are starting to go down. So we could try and see if something would work for them. You know, never hurts. Okay. Oh my gosh, my mic out. Oh my goodness. I'm all over the place today. That's fine. Okay, so we've got this right here that we're doing. We've already scheduled a phone call, so oh wait. Okay. So that's 6. I feel like it took me a long time to get to 6 because I had to look up houses, and some people it just takes a little bit longer. Okay, so that's 7. Okay, that's 8. I'm looking for the next one. Okay, so that's 9. I do have a lot of people to get back to, but it's mostly because they've got birthday messages. Not so much what's that called? Not so much real estate related things, but I still want to follow up with people more so based on real estate, or like just catching up to make sure that just to keep myself also top of mind, because that is like one of the most important things with real estate agents, with any profession, is that you have to be top of mind. If not, it's just not going to work. That's why I say like networking is so important, because not only does it like bring in new clients, but it's also like providing that avenue of people that can just refer you out to others. So again, that's why we're starting this series, is so one, I can get more consistent with my prospecting. Two, so that way you can see that I'm in the trenches as well with y'all. And three, it's all about creating your best life. And I was going to do this anyway, so why not just hit that camera, talk to y'all, and see what we can do, how we can help each other grow. Um, yeah, but that's what we're doing this week. So let me see. I need to go buy stamps today too. How fun. Okay. Okay, so that is 10. I gotta find 5 more people. Okay, so now we've got, I just texted 2 more people, so we are at 12. 3 more people to go. Okay, so I just texted 1 more person. I feel like I used to be so embarrassed to reach out to people, and now it's like become one of the, I don't know, I just got over that embarrassment. It's I mean, it was just like through a lot of practice, through a lot of trial and error, a lot of error, to say the least, but definitely has been one of those beautiful things where I really like how I have grown. Um, Man, so much. Okay, perfect. So that was 15. Okay, cool. So now we are going to um just make sure that our CRM is updated. I think we only have like 1 more person that we need to update, but we should try to put in all of these people in right now. I have to go here at 10 because I've got a call at 10:15. So we're just gonna finalize this. And again, if y'all have any questions, please let me know, because it's one of those things that we are growing our business and we're doing it together, which is nice. So we are going to do this. I don't know why this camera like zooms in and zooms out. I don't know what it is exactly, but um oh, I didn't realize I didn't have this lead. Oh my gosh, now it feels like it's too zoomed in on my face. Let me actually just change it then. Okay, so here we are. Let me get this image up and that one off. But yeah, I hope y'all are having a wonderful Monday. It definitely feels like a Monday. I'm a bit tired, but again, just a very fun weekend overall. Okay, sent a list of homes to review. Okay, so let's add in. Let's see if I have her. Nope. Okay, so I'm just making notes for people again. Okay, so we are going to wrap this up. I've done 7 total people on my Lofty, which our goal was only 5 today, but I'm trying to input everyone that I can that I have the most information for. So not everyone will go into Lofty, but they're all written down in the notebook. So that way I know exactly where I'm going with this. And then today's reach out. we did 15 people. Um, this is Monday the 10th of August. So the big thing for tonight is to work on the item of value. So even though I'm done with like prospecting, I'm not done with creating what's that called? With the actual creation process. So I've got to work on 2 social media posts today. See if anyone can do an open house for me today, this weekend. So what's it called? But I think that item of value is going to be the highest priority that I have right now. The other thing is that is sort of a priority is seeing how I can get other agents on this with me. I don't know how many of my own mentorship will be joining because I have a lot of part-time agents, but maybe some of the ones that are more flexible with their time will hop on, and from there maybe we can get a more lively class. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I am so excited for everything that's going on, how this has been like changing my channel, because not only did we get 5 subscribers last week, we also just started what's it called we're also increasing our watch time hours, which if y'all don't know YouTube, like apparently that's very, very important to be able to do that. So if you ever see one of my videos and want to support my channel, please go like, subscribe, um, and just watch as much of the video as you can. There's also a hype feature, which I need to get better about doing this at the beginning of the video, but please hype up my video if you can. It'll just send it out to more people. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching, and I hope that you have an incredible Monday, an incredible start to your week, and we'll see you soon.